Hi there, time for another match Attax video. This time we've got the complete binder as is. Obviously it's now pretty much the end of October and we've got every card that is currently available. There are going to be some more on-demand cards and some future releases as part of this collection. We were at the Topps Festival this week and apparently they're going to do something. I know it says in the binder they'll be doing update packs, but I think they're going to run that now as something like an extra set as they have done in the previous years, but obviously we'll have to wait and see what that is. Obviously again we put our binders in the our cards in the Ultra Pro binder, so we've got this little pack here. This is the original cover that came with the starter pack, but at the Swap and Play tour they've actually now re-released this. As you can see there's Kante on the front of there now rather than David Luiz. Obviously David Luiz went to Arsenal, so they re-released this. This is, I think, the same as they released for the European sort of main Champions League set, but other than changing Kante, it's pretty much the same. In here we've also got these promo cards that we're giving away as part of a promotion during the season with 6 cards. They're just 6 regular cards that you would find in the collection anyway, and then there's the second sheet there as well. Obviously because we haven't used the main binder, we've got a little stick-on bits that would go on there, and then the back page from the binder. In the binder we go through the base cards reasonably quickly, so we have a look at what we've got. Obviously we start with Manchester City, Silva, Aguero, then on to Liverpool, obviously the current European Champions League winners, and obviously a really good start to the current season. Likewise Chelsea, obviously under Frank Lampard, not being able to spend any money because they've not really brought any new players in. Obviously a lot of the youngsters have been given a chance and doing really well. Obviously I think at the moment Tammy Abraham is only one behind Jamie Vardy as leading scorer. Then we've got Tottenham, who obviously I'm an Arsenal fan, on the back of their defeat to Liverpool at the weekend are now languishing in 11th place, which is great news for me. And then Arsenal, I mean obviously being an Arsenal fan we're not doing too great ourselves, so it's difficult to be too happy. Losing to Sheffield United was a season low point, and obviously Xhaka sarcastically applauding the crowd after he was substituted, but to be fair, if he never played for Arsenal again that would be absolutely fine by me. Manchester United, again a team that seems to be struggling in the Premier League this season. And Wolves, again a team who had a really good season for them last year, and obviously the second season after doing that teams tend to struggle a little bit. We've got Barcelona, always one of the top European teams, obviously with Lionel Messi as their talisman. Then Atletico Madrid, and then Felix there after his huge transfer in the summer. Then Real Madrid, interestingly no Gareth Bale card. Didn't realise that until just now. That seems a little bit strange. I know it's a bit out of fortune, a bit out of favour with the manager, but it does seem a little bit strange that they don't put Bale in. And Bayern Munich, again a team who always does well in their domestic league and in Europe. And Dortmund, PSG, obviously with Neymar and Mbappe and Cavani up front, they're a pretty potent team. Lyon, and to the Italian teams with Inter Milan, and on to Benfica, and Valencia there as well, and Seville and Roma. And then I think that is Zenit St. Petersburg and Borussia Dortmund, and obviously Ronaldo there at the bottom. Then we've got the tactic cards, we've got the agent card, base card boost, referee, and injury card. It's proved much harder to make a competitive team within the 100 or 105 million budget this year, based on the values of a lot of the cards. And then you've got the man of the matches there: De Bruyne and Fabinho, Azpilicueta, Winks, and Lacazette. Rashford, Jota, De Jong, Varane, Koke, and Gnabry. Akanji, Di Maria, and Depay. We've got Nangolan, Silva, and Sterling. On these, Sterling there's the first of the MVP cards. Then we've got Van Dijk, Kante, and Son. Aubameyang, De Gea, and Moutinho. Messi, one of I think about 6 or 7, including limited editions, probably 8 I think, if not more, featuring Messi in this collection. And Oblak, Modric, Lewandowski, Witsel, Mbappe, Aouar, Perisic, and Grimaldo. Club legends, we've got Silva, Henderson, Luiz, Rose, Bellerin, and Young, Doherty, Alba, and Koke. And then we've got Marcelo, Muller, and Schmelzer, Silva, Fekir, Handanovic, and Pizzi. And then we've got UCL Centurion cards. Again, there's another Messi there. Ramos, Muller, PK, Busquets, and Neuer. Then we've got a record holders there. Again, another Messi card there. Becker, Sane, and Busquets. And then we've got one of the 6 hat-trick heroes in this collection. We've got Messi again. Then we've got Jesus, Mane, Kane, Giroud, and Mora. Moving on to the limited edition, so the 100 clubs rather, there's 11 of these. The goalkeeper is Becker. And we've got defenders Varane, Van Dijk, and Laporte. Midfielders Kante, De Jong, and Mane. I think Sterling, yep, Sterling is still a midfielder. And then we've got Mbappe, Son, and the Messi 101 card for the strikers in the 100 club set. Then we've got, there are 37 limited editions in this collection, which is, I think, probably an all-time high for any Match Attax collection I can remember collecting. And then we've got Salah. Obviously, there's gold, silver, and bronze for each one. We've got Salah, Sancho, and the bronze Sancho is one of the hardest cards to collect. Was only available in Martin's and McColl's stores. Haven't actually seen that in a regular pack. And then we've got Hazard, gold, silver, and bronze. Mbappe, Messi, Kane, Sterling, Aubameyang. Again, the Aubameyang bronze was supposed to be a one-stop exclusive, but we didn't actually find it in one stop. Actually found it in WH Smith's, and then Topps gave them away at the festival. And then we've got gold, silver, and bronze Rashford, gold, silver, and bronze for Pulisic, and then we have the gold Suarez. Again, a card we didn't actually manage to find in a pack, but it is part of the collector guide, so still reasonably easy to get hold of. And then we've got these code cards, which I think are pretty cool, that were only available, as far as we know, at the Topps Festival, so we put a couple of those in the binder as well. And then we have the exclusive Topps.com limited editions. You can only get these by buying products from Topps online. And there's Neuer, Ramos, Aguero, Ronaldo, Van Dijk. There is actually a Sane card, but that isn't going to be released until some point in early to mid-December as part of a Topps bundle. So obviously that hasn't been released yet. Then we've got the Super Squad cards that a lot of people have had debates as to where they should go. They actually come with the starter pack, but they're not actually mentioned on the checklist. So a lot of people, obviously we put them at the back. I'm assuming most other people would probably put them at the back of the binder as well, but there's obviously 15 of those and they all come with the starter pack. And then we've just put in here, obviously you get the variations of the code card, so we've got as many as we could find there. These are the Super Cup on demand cards, which are obviously there's a cup card, Van Dijk and Salah for Liverpool, and Kante and Pulisic. and these are the World Class Superstars. This is obviously the World Class Superstars Mega Tin, so you get 15 cards in there and the limited edition. And we've got some more of the code cards. Then the Game Changer Mega Tin cards, again 15 of those. You get a guaranteed, obviously whichever the tin is, you will guarantee get all 15 of these, so you don't have to buy 15 Mega Tins. And then you've got the Super Boost Strikers, again 15 of these. And then you also have the Wonder Kids. These Mega Tin cards seem to feature, particularly the Wonder Kids, seem to feature a lot of UK based players. Then we've got the Tops on Demand cards. We've got the first, I think, first 3 sets. We've got another set definitely ordered, and I think set 5 is also ordered as well. But these are some nice additional cards as part of the collection. Obviously the On Demand last season was once a week, obviously based on every Premier League week. These are obviously released every Champions League week, so there'll be far fewer of them. This card here we put in the collection because it's a little bit of a mistake. You can see Moutinho there on the front, and then on the back it's actually a Real Madrid defender. We haven't actually put 2 cards in there, that is just where it's gone wrong in the printing. And here we have the Attax Master card, which again is only available at Tops events. You have to be a master to get that. Jack was actually a master at the event, so we've actually got one of these as spare, so if anyone's got anything they think we might need, please message us and maybe able to do a deal to trade one of those. And then these cards here, these are similar, all of the gold limited editions feature the same players, but the numbers here are different. These are for the European Champions League release rather than the UK Champions League and Europa League thing. So these are actually in the correct order, although the order here is different to what was in the UK collection. But again, we've managed to get all 14 of those. Again, we haven't got a Sane because the same as before, hasn't been released in Europe either. And then here we have probably the hardest card to get hold of in the collection, which is the signed card for Jordi Alba. You can see Barcelona defender. And you can see here it's got a hologrammed Tops sticker there. So again, a pretty cool card. And like I said, we now do have every single card in the collection, apart from ones that haven't actually been released. So obviously we'll be chasing those down. But I'm going to do some more videos in the next day or so, so please check those out. But otherwise, please like, subscribe, and we'll see you soon.